Hey, this is Liz Bentley. And today I wanted to talk about the two journeys I see my clients go on in their life. And that is their inner and outer journey. Their inner journey is everything that's going on inside their body. It's what they're thinking in their head, it's how they're feeling in their soul. It's when they're feeling confident to when they're feeling insecure, when they're feeling courageous and excited, happy to afraid, scared, wanting to quit, not resilient, you name it, right? And what happens in our inner journey is we only know what's going on there. We're the only one who knows how we really feel. Okay? Then we have our outer journey, and that's the world around us. That's, our business, our clients, the market, the election, the pandemic, the weather, you name it. It's everything in our outer journey. And the reason I wanted to talk about this today is I see my clients really struggling inside their inner journey right now. They are really struggling because the outer journey is gotten so hard and it's pressing on them so much that areas in their inner journey that used to be strong have broken and broken down. And let me tell you about how I see that manifest. First of all, I see people getting really triggered. And when they get triggered, they usually have two responses. They either get angry and start, yelling at people, getting in fights with people they love, colleagues, friends, you name it. They start getting mad at everybody and reacting to it and not always reacting to it well. Or two, they shut down. They're just shut down. They stick their head in the sand and they don't want to deal with everything around them, and they're not addressing problems and issues that they need to be addressing, and they just start shutting down. Okay. And the second thing I see happening is that people are really leaning into bad habits, whatever those habits might be. It can be anger management issues. It can be procrastination. It can be drinking and drugs, you name it. I mean, people have all kinds of lack of exercise, overeating, not taking care of yourself, not sleeping enough. You name it. So people have all kinds of bad habits, and those bad habits sabotage us. They just sabotage us. They don't push us to be our best self every day. And so I see people really leaning into bad habits to kind of avoid their life and not address what's actually happening. One of the other ways I see all of this manifest is in people's need to be right, or need to be competitive, or need to be perfectionists, or need to be self-loathing. Right? People who feel like imposters and only think they can be successful if they carry shame and self-loathing. So I see all of these things happening and people really struggling around their lives. Now, let's talk about that inner journey for a second, because we really need to heal the inner journey if we want to be able to always tackle the hardest things in our outer journey. And in order to heal that inner journey, we have to understand what's going on inside, where those thoughts and those feelings are really coming from. And the mistake we make is we think the thoughts and feelings are coming from something simple in our outer journey, like someone just saying something to us and thinking, oh, how dare they do that? Or we watch something on TV and we get really upset. When in fact, whatever is really going on in there is coming from a different part of our life. A lot of time it's a pain buried in our subconscious that can have come from our childhood or come from our young adulthood, or something that's happened that we just aren't addressing. And I want to be clear, when I say it's something that's happened, it doesn't mean something tragic has had to happen to you. We all have pain from our life, period. All of us. Some of us have it in different ways, but everyone has had some kind of pain along the way in their life. And most people have been taught to push that pain into the back of their minds so that they don't feel it. And now it comes out and manifests in different ways. So we want to identify what that is. So let me just give you a couple of tips on how you can work to navigate your inner journey better so that the outer journey is easier, okay? Easier to live inside of. So number one, pay attention to those triggers, okay? Because whatever it is that's making you upset and forcing you to either shut down or get really aggressive or angry, it is not about that outer journey thing. It's something on the inside of you that you need to address. Number two, once you can list out your triggers, go in and start to find the root cause of it. Again, let go of that piece, that outer journey piece, the person who said something mean, whatever. Let go of that and go into why do you really feel this way? What is at the root cause of this? Number 3, recognize that fixing the outer journey isn't actually going to heal the inner journey. No matter what happens on the outside, it is not going to fix whatever that piece is that you feel on that inside. And the last thing I'd say is get help. I mean, it's really healing the inner journey is hard. And you need another perspective. You need someone else looking in at you and giving you a perspective on what they see. Because sometimes we're denying something, or sometimes we're blaming ourselves for something. There's all kinds of things that we're doing wrong. And that's why we need someone else's view to help us grow. So don't be afraid to ask for that help. It's very hard to do this stuff alone, and you shouldn't be ashamed of doing that. So thanks for listening to our Tuesday tip, and good luck on your inner and your outer journey. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks.